Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and today we're doing quotes one, the first quote that I'm doing. Yeah, sometimes it's fun to look at quotes and see what they mean. Usually quotes help to teach people a lot. So this quote is actually from a movie. It's a movie quote. This is from Forrest Gump, and of course, it's a famous one. A lot of people know this. Even a lot of students remember this, where he says, "Life is like a box of chocolates." So that's the title. All right, so let's look at the full quote. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you are gonna get, meaning you can't tell. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Basically, it means you have to learn and take what life gives you or offers you by your decisions you make. Some may be surprisingly good, and others may be a disappointment. Yeah, so if you've ever had anybody that had a box of chocolates and they say, "Hey, do you want a piece?" and you look at it, you see, there's a lot of different types of chocolate. They all have different shapes, and you're like, what's a good one? What's the best one? Yeah, there's usually an assortment, so there's so many to choose from. You don't always know which one to choose. To be honest, as a kid, after a while, I kind of got to learn a few. I used to like ones that had coconut inside, and I kind of recognized those. But still, you didn't know the others, and sometimes like, wow, this was a good choice. Like, oh, this has I don't know, maybe some orange flavor in there, something I didn't like. So that's kind of what it comes from. That's kind of what the meaning is. So you have to learn to take what life gives you and offers by your decisions. And sometimes when you're making the decision, you can't always be 100% sure. So let's look at the second part. Each piece in a box of chocolates is covered with chocolate, and you don't know what is inside. Okay. In a similar way, you don't know what you will have to deal with or face in life, on a daily basis. Yeah. So remember, I kind of remember when he started talking about this quote because we all remember that Forrest Gump was supposed to be a little simple, and he even said it. He says, "Mama, what do you always say?" He said, Mama always explained things in a way so I could understand. This way he could relate to a box of chocolate so he could get to understand it. Where if you tried to explain it in more difficult words, he might have had a hard time. So again, let's look at this. Each piece in a box of chocolates is covered with chocolate, and you don't know what is inside. In a similar way, you don't know what you'll have to face, to deal with or face in life. You can try to guess which piece is good, but you won't really know until you try. And then, good or bad, whether you made the good choice or not, well, you have to live with your choices. That's kind of like the idea with it. You cannot reverse it. You can't change it. You already made the decision. I don't know. Of course, a box of chocolates. Maybe in real life you could just spit it out. But in your actual true life, the situations you can't change it. You might have made a mistake, and you got to deal with it. So you need to learn to deal with it. So this was the mother's way of trying to teach this lesson to her son. Okay. Well, I hope that clarifies it. If you remember the movie, you remember the quote. It's kind of a fun one, and it's a good life lesson. All right. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.